Right, we are back and we're going to try some graveyard keeping. Graveyard keeper activate. Controller activate. Now, I was seeing if I could figure out some more of this thing. Let's see if I suppose. I'm looking up to see if I can do the dungeon thing. Level 10 key, is that the one? Oh, interesting, okay. Oh, okay, I need something there. I think I do have that. Yes, that's fine. I'm looking things up. I figured I'd just skipped past the bit where I go, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll do this instead, and actually get on with something semi-productive and do a bit of questings. Right, let's get that loaded. Right. Interesting, that's not helped as much as I was hoping it would. No, that's not helped as much as I was hoping. Maybe that one? We'll get there eventually, maybe. We shall have to see. Oh, that appears to be exactly the same thing. Oh my. Do 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 do. Okay, is that all it is? Because if that is the case, I should be able to do that. We shall see. We shall see if that ends up being the thing. The Hunter's Medallones. And now let's go downstairs. There is... Oh, that was beer to be done. To be done, to be done, to be done, sir. That zombie's almost finished writing my little novelettes, which is good news. Now let's see if this works. I do not know, but we shall have a go and hope for the best. Because it seems as though what it looked like it was saying was the Hunter's Medallion is how to open up this floor. Now I don't necessarily know if I'm in the best position to be truly doing this floor, but at least opening it and gaining access to the lower floors is going to be something of use. And that feels like a good thing. May not be, but it feels like a good... Genuinely thought I'd gone the right way there. And as such, I'm slightly annoyed that it turns out, no, you've gone the wrong way, sir. The right way eludes you still. Let me guess, have I gone any other time? I would very much appreciate going the wrong way, because it would mean I can just go past things, but no, there we go. So, open? Yes! So, apparently all I needed was the Hunter's Medallion upon my personage, and that allowed me to access the lower regions of this area. Now, I must admit, it's not going to be quite as useful as I would like it to be. Oh, good lord, there's a big stony man! I can't remember how to do combat in this game. Not useful. Graphite, some powders, metal scrap. We probably will ditch that. As I say, I'll probably do one floor, hopefully, if I don't die. It's very easy to die. If I can do one floor, we'll probably back out and then try and figure out something else we're doing as well. Because, as I say, technically speaking, as much as I would like to... excuse me. So I would like to conquer this dungeon, and it is sort of something that's available and something you want to be doing. I also don't 100% need to, because I've already... I somewhere along the line... Oh, I got it from the lumberjack, didn't I? He gave me a golden apple, so I used that golden apple for Snake. Approaching... Oh no, okay. I thought maybe he was completely static, but turns out not so much. But you'd want to be careful approaching that thing because it was spitting up a storm. And nobody wants to spit up a storm. Oh, Mr. Stony Pants. Oh, okay. I didn't think the Stony Pants man was going to be able to block me. I think flies, your best bet with flies is just trash them as quickly as possible. We don't really need bloody nails, and we don't really need metal scrap. I should have emptied my inventory before coming down here. I didn't. I'm fine with this fact. We'll work through and just use what limited space I have for what I've got here, and then try and put the powders away later. Slightly awkward that there's a man spitting at me while I'm trying to deal with bats. Don't really appreciate you spitting at me. Don't you spit at me. Okay. The flies... Yeah, I think the flies are just batter the flies, really. I don't think there's a better method of dealing with flies. Can't destroy that. I could probably get away with... I don't need ceramic bowls. No. I probably don't really need bat wings either, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably live without bat wings. So that gets me the 2 powders. Now, yeah, I appear to have a block of 10 flitch and a block of 30 flitch. And as much as flitch is very, very useful at all times, I don't necessarily need it. Got to be extra careful now, owing to the fact that I'm now losing quite a substantial amount of health. Oh, there's a giant spider. Well, not that giant, in fairness. I have recently played the game Grounded, and there are much bigger spiders in that. I tell you, if you've never played Grounded, and you've got a fear of spiders, oh boy, do be wary, because I think I explained this last week, didn't I? It's very much a sort of lift your feet off the ground situation. Oh, is that the actual... Oh no, kill all enemy, fair enough. So I can't actually go down there, but... let's eat a sort of whatever the fuck that is. Is it crushed? Grated beets by Dre. Why Dre grated his beets, nobody knows. He just came into your house one day and he went, "I'm Dr. Dre!" It's the attempt at a greater noise. Oh god, that's a lot of shit coming my way. I have a fraction of health. Didn't know there was another bat there. Okay. Wow, I am astonished I survived. I don't have anything that is going to allow me to actually heal. And I've got one random stick, so I'll get the green powder. Can I just tackle that bat? Fly even? Is there another room of enemies? If there's another room of enemies, I don't think I'm going to survive, because it's just not. Oh, lordy. I can possibly get rid of those two, because it's reasonably easy, the whole running away thing. This guy might get me if I don't get him first. Do I have anything else I'm willing to part with in order to get electro powders? I'd be tempted to get rid of that, but I feel like that's now useless. I feel like both the Hunter's Medallion and the Pagan Amulet are now used, and thus do not need to be used again. I mean, rebuilding simple iron parts is not a huge problem. Silver story... I've technically got a lot of stories coming in, so... Oh, except that I think is meant to be for... Yeah, no, that was actually meant to be something else, I think. Whether it is going to work out as the love story for Miss Chain, I don't know, but... this is the boy... Oh. I had to suggest. I had to begin suggesting. I never actually suggested it. I was about to suggest, is this where I'm suddenly extraordinarily good at combat? And, of course, the moment I was going to suggest, am I extremely good at combat, the game went, no. No, you're not. You're extremely shit at combat. Luckily, death. Death isn't the handicap it used to be. It's probably best we all ignored the fact that that just happened. But it's not. it's not really a handicap in this game. You just sort of pop back and go, yeah, let's just carry on now. So it's fine. It's not a problem at all. But there you go. Right, so that was the only thing here that I actually needed to study. And now I really need to organise this better. But I suppose just put any powders I can in here. And yeah, brown powder. I don't think I can do electro powders. I can do purple powders. I can do lime green powders. Can't do electric powders. I'll tell you what, why do I have wood? I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know what it is. Polished brick of stone. That was probably just maybe for some other purpose, perhaps. Notes, research obsidian, yes. Brains. I'll tell you what, let's find. Right, so pop those powders in there. Pop those powders in there. So if I make that the powder drawer, as it were, salt isn't really a powder. Let's try and find any other powders that I can actually fit on my personage, of course. Slightly awkward if I cannot fit them on my personage. Okay, so that's now clear of powders. So we can put red powder, brown powder, powder, £2 a pair, powder, £2 a pair. Would you like to pound your banana? £2 a pair. Pound your banana. £2 a pair. Okay, so writing supplies doesn't seem like an unreasonable thing to keep in there. So, are there any other writing supplies in here? No, there's not. Right. Any other writing supplies on my person? Not really. What we got in there? We've still got powders in here, so let's grab all those powders. What we got in this one? There's a powder there. There's a powder there, powder there, powder there. Powder Man, Powder Man. I'm not entirely sure how he saves the day because he's Powder Man. He just sort of sits in a pile, gets blown by the wind in any style. Look out, here comes the Powder Man. Here comes the Powder Man. Here comes the Powder Man. Okay, so I still don't really know what those sticks were for, but we'll take the sticks out. We'll take those out. That's notes. That's notes. We'll take those goos out, and then we'll put these powders in. Good. So we've sort of got that dedicated to powders. Oh, no, there's more powders here. Although technically that was salt, which I don't know. Is salt powdery enough to go in the powder book? Yeah, I think salt's powdery enough to go there. Not that I necessarily feel like I need salt down here, but still. White powder is definitely a powder. That's more sort of... Oh, I can't fit anything else in. This is where this extra little bag's going to come in quite handy. Being able to sort of sort through these chests. Not that it's hugely important. It's just one of those odd little things where it's like, oh, I ought to have done it ages ago. Or in fact, I ought to have had a system in place back when... I must admit, I'm taking all the powders that should be alchemical ingredients, putting them on a bookcase. I'm taking all the bookcase items and putting them on an alchemical shelf. I'm not sufficiently fussed to let that bother me at this stage. I just want powders here. I just want my powders here. Ink we want over here as well. So now we've got all our writing supplies in a single chest. I say all of them, not quite all of them yet. Most of them. Most of my writing supply. Oh, that's sort of research, so that can go in there. That's not a problem. Excellent. Right, so it's not like a perfect system, but it's subtly better than it was. Shall we go with that as a general ruling? Casual prayer. Probably stay there for now. I've gotten slightly bored of fiddling, so let's just try and pop anything I don't need here. That can probably go back upstairs. Silk, yeah, silk can probably go upstairs as well. I feel like I've seen bloody nails and webs elsewhere. Oh, that's writing. So we might as well move that. That's writing, so we might as well move that. Too much fiddling. Too much fiddling is a terrible thing. You always want to be wary of how much fiddling you are doing. Did I really not see a stash of blood? Oh, there's a stash of webs. So we'll put a stash of webs there. I don't really know where to put graphite. Oh, what was this? This was like, yeah, odds and ends. It's fine. Do we have anything truly odds and endsy? No, I suppose I could put the silk in there. Yeah, that's a bit odds and endsy, isn't it? Bit of silk. A shock of silk. And now graphite. Fuck it, it can go there. Because I got nothing better to do with it. Gold ingot, yeah, screw it. It can go in there. Green lumps. That'll do. And for some reason I felt like I wanted sticks here, so we will have sticks here. We will do 37 sticks, which I think is the amount of sticks we left in there. And now, yeah, we got the Witcher's Eye. So yeah, that's our inventory pretty much cleared. We did miss Women's Day, unfortunately. We did miss Women's Day. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but wounds will never hear me. Are you referring to the goblin called Styx? I know a goblin called Styx. He was in a stealth game. Ah, because yeah, of course I said Styx, didn't I? But yes, the river Styx. That is true. It is very fitting for the Graveyard Keeper. I'd be surprised if there's not a reference to the river Styx in here somewhere. Right, let's have a look at my questingtons. Right. Help Snake with his ritual. Oh, I see. I need a dark heart for the ritual, but I need to figure out how to deal with dark hearts. That might be the Inquisitor, so we want Man's Day. Get the greatest love song ever. Oh, shite. Yes, shite. I mean, it was, in fairness, because it's just gone in with the rest of the Silver Stories, the greatest love song I got written from sentences. The greatest love song written for me, it is written, was just a Silver Star piece of notepaper. So, precisely why I had to fuck around getting him fly a Gallic, I do not know. But nonetheless, hopefully that will work. We'll see. Right, he wanted me to do a rat race, and I needed to actually pick up the rat race area, didn't I? Set up stakes around the camp. Let's go have a look. Let's go to the Talking Skull first, see about this rat race. Let's grab some cash. Everybody loves cash. Right, rat race table. Okay. So, more nails, more planks, and 4 of, I think, the advanced conical flasks. So let's hope we can get access to all of that. I think I can, but I cannot say with absolute certainty. It's very annoying that I have to wait for that bloody mirror. I'm 90% certain I tried the idea of purchasing a second mirror, and I don't think it worked. Now, am I willing to go out on a limb and say that for absolute certain? No. But I'm just like mildly sure that that was the issue that was present. It didn't make a difference. It's one mirror journey, and that's all you get. That's Shalot. Right, so really we need that. Oh, I needed river sand. That was the problem we had here. That's fine. We'll grab a load more nails, and then we'll go get a bunch of river sand. River sand. Sandy river. Oh, actually, we might as well go to bed first. Might as well go to bed right now. Yeah. Going to bed is really quite good indeed. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Energy for me, please. We shall do this, and I must admit, it's probably about the right time. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's just coming into Snake's Day. Okay, fair enough. I got confused. I thought it was heading from Snake's Day into Man's Day. And if it was heading towards Man's Day, we could have gone and seen the Inquisitor. I'm pretty certain that's a clay pit. I want river sand. So I believe, not entirely sure which side. Which side of the river, baby? Which side of the river? I don't know. I'm hoping it's this one. It is! So we'll just sort of dig out a bunch of river sand. River sand, who are you? I'm river sand. Which is the sort of the brother of River Song. He's River Sand. There's a whole litter of them. River Song, River Sand, River Grass, River Band. Don't know why it needed the rhyme. It just amused me that it did. Ba, 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 ba. So much sand. 70 pieces. 80. 90. 190. I will just point out just in case you were thinking, is he gone stupid? That's 100. You're looking at 100, mate. What are you fucking talking about? I was just sort of... Oh, I went to the quarry. What a knob jockey. What a knob jockey indeed. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Can I? I can. But I need those sticky things. Yeah, that's fine. Sticky things for me and sticky things for you. Should really get another blooming zombie out at some point, but no. Do we really need stone? No, not especially. But anyway, I was supposed to go refugee camp. That's where I wanted to go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, didn't I? Wasn't I? Isn't it? Wasn't it? Marvellous. No, I think I did talk to the tanner after all, didn't I? I feel like I did. Are you? Oh, you are the tanner. Okay. 50% discount. Ah, I made... No, okay, there we go. We go. Marvellous. I made you the workbench. Oh, thank you very much. Although I'm not comfortable asking you for anything else. In fact, I am in need of something. My son said to me in his note that he's going to the forest with his friends. They'll be robbing the wealthy and giving the money they steal to the poor, but they need special costumes for protection against mosquitoes and enemy arrows, and they're also good for picking up girls. I've decided to make these costumes from leather dipped in cow's milk and egg yolks. I already have enough leather if you were so kind as to build a small animal farm for me. Animal farm? Well, that's no small task. I know, but for this I'll let you buy my best bags. The kind that town aristocracy use. Good bags are always useful. Alright, you'll get your farm. I will make sure you get your farm, dear. She doesn't want much. She just wants a massive, great farm. Okay, so we can't do anything at the moment, which is unfortunate. I mean, both extra flitch for the stakes or extra billets, yeah. 12 billets, 12 billets. Let's do 12 billets. Sweet home, 12 billets. 12 billets. I only need 12 billets, that's fine. Good old 12 billets. Right, 12 billets sorted. Let's get me glass going. We'll just sort of do 100 glass. 100 glass, that'll do. Right, now we just need to wait for our mirror. Oh, we can probably deposit our river sand. River. Sandy, sandy river. River. I suppose we could do some flitch as well. It's not going to help right now, but eventually we'll get the happiness levels back up. A reasonable request? I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say, can I have a farm, please? Is that much of a reasonable request? I'd say it's actually asking quite a lot of a person. Excuse me, I don't just want you to go and get me milk and eggs. No, I want you to actually build me a farm. Because God forbid I just have other people's milk and eggs. No, I have to have my own milk and eggs. Okay, let's get the farm started. Oh, that's right. And now we just have to wait until our refugees are happy again, and then we can create something else. That's right. Yes, indeed it is. Ah, the perimeter of the farm. Does that mean... I don't know if that's it, or whether there's a second step. Either way, I'm going to have to wait until morning to talk to her, or... Oh, there you go. And happiness to talk to our boy. Do the steaks for our boy. You have to ensure the quality of the egg. True, I suppose. True. Do we have much of my glassware? Yes, we've got a little bit of glassware. At this point, I really feel like I just need to wait for that glass to finish. I do have the spare... What's it? Here. There we go, that's what we're after. Oh, I see, we haven't actually got any conical flasks. So yeah, alright, we'll start conical flasks off and then deal with that later. You, my friend... Oh, no, you... No, I want to craft. There we go. Yes, more wheat, please, sir. More wheat for my beer. My beer is mighty. My beer is the best. I will not hear you say anything against my beer. Do I really need bodies at the moment? I don't think I do. No, I don't have a specific reason to have bodies, so I'm going to leave that alone. Plus, you get the ability to buy a fancy bag. That's true, actually. The bag is actually genuinely well worth it. As much as I would like to besmirch her request. The bags are well worth the effort, I fear. And now, let's see. Yes. A lovely mug of beer. And we have run out of water again. Gosh darn it. Welcome, Tinasaura. Welcome to Graveyard Keeper. I've been okay, mostly-ish. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But I'm playing Graveyard Keeper, so all is reasonably well. I just need to figure out what I wanted. Water. I don't know why I was looking in those crates. I want water. Watery water. Lovely little game. Been playing it on my Switch with all of its DLC. I have all of its DLC on this as well. I must admit, all of its DLC is very, very good. I've not had a complaint about the DLC so far. It's very enjoyable. The sort of, because I think part of the DLC is the zombies being able to actually do a lot more. I might be mistaken in that front, but I'm fairly certain that's... I can't remember exactly what the name is. It's a parody of The Walking Dead, but I can't quite remember what that parody title is. Come on, gather the water. 10 buckets? Well, let's hope 10 buckets is enough. Did I put some glassware in there? Yeah, might as well. And pop those in as well. Your grandma and grandpa caught COVID. That is a bad time. That is a very bad time. I ended up with it a couple of... must have been last Christmas now. Yeah, that makes a great sense. Last Christmas I had COVID, and the very next day I still had COVID. It lasted a long time, but yeah, that is not fun, and especially not for elderly people. It's not fun for anybody, but obviously the elderly are slightly more at risk, which is not good. So I very much hope you all get well soon, and nothing untoward occurs, of course, because that would be bad times for all. Yeah, I know. Having it at Christmas was a hell of a thing. Luckily, I suppose I don't really do much of any worth or merit, so it didn't technically make any difference to me. It was just a sort of inconvenience. But, yeah, could have been a lot worse. So, I'm thankful that it weren't. I'm thankful that it weren't. I do need a lot more zombies if I want to get all of these things working to their maximum. But the first thing I wanted to do was check in with the bishop, or the Inquisitor, actually. The bishop's at the church. We are chatting to the Inquisitor, because I can't remember if he's the one who teaches me about dark arts, or whether someone else does. But still. My COVID was pretty bad, but only for like 2 days. Then it was like 90% better, but wouldn't completely go away for another week or more. Kind of weird. Yeah. Oh, okay. Take the eternal burning coal. Okay, fair enough. I don't necessarily think that's going to help me at all at the moment, but I was going to explore this area for at one stage, and I forgot. So now we'll do this. Witch's Eye. I think, was it the Witch's Eye or the Witch's Eye or someone's eye anyway? Several people were around a dead woman. They're talking and waiting for someone. 3 vagabonds search the ashes for values. A woman vagabond finds a strange bundle in nearby bushes and runs away with it. I see. I wonders what that's all about. Well, the wooden graveyard fence. I do actually still need an exclamation order for that, which I can probably get that. I can probably get an exclamation order. That's not too much trouble. Should really perhaps. Oh yeah, I should very much check in with the old grape farm. Do you have enough grapes to do a silver batch? Yes, yes you do. And I'm assuming, did you put some grapes in here? No, you did not. Where did you put the grapes? Where did you put the grapes? I don't know why there's a task there. I suppose I may have just put task on, just in case, but... Oh, there's another chest here. Is that grapes? I would go around and dig up all those grapes, but I can't remember right now. It's not a hugely pertinent task right this moment. What was the pertinent task right this moment? Well, I suppose there's beer ready, so deal with some beer. Oh, exclamation order. That was what we were going to try and deal with. And now, yeah, get rid of that, get rid of that. And I must admit, I'm probably going to just chop these shitty markers up. If we do... I don't know if there's a reason to exhume that body, but I'm going to look and find out, I suppose. A little cheeky bit of firewood. Let's go. Let's go. The streamer, the inner streamer just was released there. Let's go. Because that is a very streamy thing to say. Let's go. I suppose it's a good filler word, isn't it? It's just like word filler. Exclamation permission. Thank you. And now let's go back. And ooh, it's going to be very, very creepy, isn't it? I'm going to be digging up a body on midnight. On the midnight hour, we dig up the corpse of nobody knows. We have to wait until it's the darkest point before doing our dark business. There's the burnt house. I'm not going to wait until the darkest hour. I'm just going to do it right now, because otherwise we'll be waiting here pointlessly. Okay, well, there is a corpse here. Let's have a look at it. Don't necessarily know if there is a reason, but we're going to stick it on the desk and find out if there's something special about this one. This one might be the secret to Dark Hearts, but I might have to look that up as well. I feel like I did stumble on most things when I played it the first time round, but seem to be struggling to stumble onto anything in this playthrough. I suppose maybe it's the curse of knowledge. I think I know too much, and I don't know anything at all. But no, it's just a standard body. Standard shitty body. Okay, well, I don't really need anything from the standard shitty body, but we'll take the flesh. I don't really need anything from your body, but I'll certainly take your flesh. I didn't know I was in the game. Why? Where was I? Did it say something? I don't think it did. It didn't say Onibushu there. There's no body on the table. Oh, see? Doesn't reference you. Or is it because... oh, standard shitty body. Fair enough. Oh, dear. You shouldn't put yourself down. Derogatory humour is my avenue. Everybody else should be opping themselves. Big ops. Biggie ops. Big Oppington. Big Oppington the third. Why is he the third? I do not know. Because he is. There's no two ways around it. He is the third Oppington. Right, let's find a suitable... Yeah, that one's a nice easy one to build, isn't it? stone. Do I really not have any stone? I suppose no. That was the reason why I was getting the stone transferred. I have run out of stone. I can no longer be stoned. Well, it's daytime, and I am going to get caught with this body just lying in the yard. It's fine. Nobody minds. I was going to say, I really hope I haven't missed Women's Day again. If you're wondering why I call it Women's Day, it's the icon for female, which is Miss Charms Day. But also, I call it Women's Day. And I call the icon for men Men's Day. This is Moon Day, of course, because it's a moon. It's not a difficult system. Really not a difficult system to master, I promise. Moon's Day. Moonpick.com. Well, we can build 3 conical flasks, and that's a start. I can't remember how many conical flasks I needed now. Can't fully remember why I needed conical flasks now. Rat races! That's why I needed conical flasks. Right, so... right, that's all just all marble. That's fine. Stone will suffice, I think. I don't even really need to do this. I'm just upgrading what was previously put there. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't affect my graveyard. It doesn't help in the slightest. I mean, it got me a few blues. It's better than a kick in the bollocks, anyway. But, you know, let's be honest. Most things are better than a kick in the bollocks. There's very few things in life that are worse than a kick in the bollocks, I think. There are some, but not that many. Inter the corpse. So basically I just wasted a bunch of money. But I did get a burial certificate, so I do get a little bit of money back. Money back guarantee. Whoops, I just ate my beets. Didn't mean to do that. Never mind. There we go. I've upgraded the grave. It's slightly pointless. But there you go. It's all slightly pointless in the end, isn't it, really? If you think too hard about it. So maybe try the tactic of not thinking. It works for me. Try not to think. It's always a bad time. When you start thinking, you start realizing things as well. And nobody wants to realize the things. Are you done? No, you're not. Fair enough. I don't know how long it takes zombies to do their business in my field, so I don't know how long I should give it each time. But there you go. I suppose technically I said I didn't need any more bodies. And although technically true, I do sort of want more zombies to work all the rest of the things. He's very nearly finished, hasn't he? Good lad. I don't know where you're putting stories. Are you putting stories in a logical place, i.e. where I've put all the stories, or are you putting stories in a terrible place? Whoops, I'm going too far. You've gone too far now, son. You've gone too far. Nope, I don't want anything in those. I think the blood is kept in the chest. Yes, it is. Oh, goody. Oh, we've got some river sand down here. I don't know why. I'm sure at some point I felt that This is so far off the tune, it's ridiculous. Can I? No. I need more wheat. I need more wheat in my diets. Let's, whoops, no, just craft your squeezings. I want you to craft your squeezings. Please. Give me your squeezings. I can make wine out of your copious amounts of squeezings. Is there an actual piece of glass there? There is a piece of glass there. I'm fairly certain it was like 4 of the conical flasks, so if we make sure we get... Oh, we actually need another 2 specifically for those purposes. And then let's start getting more glass. It's a never-ending supply of glass everywhere. We wanted carrots. Carrots, please. 10 of the bastards. Well, I did. That's why I ended up wandering. Oh, yeah, there's not a through path there, I don't think. That's why I ended up wandering to the morgue, because in the back of my brain I wanted to check whether I actually had zombie juice available, or whether I'm going to have to sort of figure out how to build some more zombie juice. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on building more zombie juice. Doo-dah, doo-dah. There's a hot sauce called Reaper Squeezins. Yeah, I mean, I can believe that. Right, zombie juice, excellent. We do have 2 zombie juices available, so that's good. Well, we now have 2 zombie juices available. I suppose that's the key thing. Ooh, zombie juice. Ooh, zombie juice. It's mine, it's yours. It's the zombies. It's zombie juice. Right. Now, we put our... In fact, that's the exact right amount of zombie juice I managed to get out of that. But, oh, hello. Oh, it's the bishop. Yeah, of course it is. It's time for Sunday Church Day. Sunday Fun Day. It's time for Sunday Fun Day. Oh, we're going to get max energy out of this. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. That's what we wanted to see. Let's have a look and deal with the glass situation. No, I want the enhanced bottles. Now, I should have enough. Or not. Should have enough for the enhanced conical bottles, which with a bit of luck will be enough to build my rat races. And once I build the rat races, that will open up a few more avenues to explore as well. We may be able to get a little further each time. Get a little bit further. That should yield a story, as it did. I do want Charms Day. We'll certainly hang out until Charms Day, so that we can hopefully deal with. So as I say, I'm slightly suspicious that it's just a single Silver Star story that I was given. I feel like something's gone wrong, because I feel like it was supposed to be something more than that. But there you go. Maybe that was the game's great little sort of kick in the bollocks. They sort of went, we made you do something, but it turns out it was pointless because you had a load of them in your chest anyway. But we didn't tell you. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee indeed. I mean, that's quite good, because that's practically the 2 zombies I wanted already, which is quite nice. Because if memory serves, it's 10 faith a zombie. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You gotta have faith in your zombies. Diddy doo doos. Try and make sure we've got all the glass in our inventory before we start fiddling. How long? Conical flasks. Long enough for it to be problematic, not long enough for me to necessarily be able to do much else. But was there anything else of significance? Oh, I wanted to put the meat away. Wanted to put that meat away for quite some time. I've just got my meat flapping around my inventory. Don't know why that package of meat's still lurking around. I should have sold that ages ago. What's that then? Just a pastry dough. Okay. Lentils. I haven't studied lentils. I haven't studied a cabbage either. I tell you what, I've got a lot of faith. So let's start studying some of these odds and ends that I haven't studied previously. So yeah, for now that'll probably do. Although I've just gone in here, so clearly it will not do. I've already got a cabbage. Ceramic jug, yeah, can study that. Porcelain pitcher, ew, porcelain. Oh, honey, good. Got ourselves a bit of honey. There we go, my inventory is pretty much full of odds and ends. And I'm going to end up... The problem is you don't actually use the item, which in some ways is good and in some ways is bad. It would be convenient if you sort of had it use the thing. Oh, interesting. Shit, I can actually make him just write a book. Really? Okay. And he just uses the same amount of paper. Write me 5 books, sir. Write me 5 books. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but I'm going to get him to do it and see what happens. Never had that particular one, but it's got a nice label. That's always, you know, I suppose it's slightly sort of... I find it slightly cynical that labels make much difference because it's what's in the jar, but I suppose you got to have that sale from the eyes first, don't you? Which is why so many people are marketing masters, designing up lovely bits and pieces to make sure you know. Because I mean, I must admit, a lot of this studying doesn't really do anything for you. It's just a way of getting experience. Some, you know, obviously you do sort of unlock knowing what powders come from it. But as I say, for the most part, and a lot of it tends to be red and green. Because especially now, because I've used most of the stuff that is not red and green. Because blue experience in this game is terribly sort of off balance or unbalanced, I suppose arguably is what I mean. Oh, there should be a wine in it. I mean, yeah, there is. Marvellous. Also, we've got booze, haven't we? Yeah, just 10 boozes. Do me 10 boozes, please. 10 boozes. Theoretically, we have... Did we not pick up... There it is. We did pick up wine. Excellent. Off you pop, little zombie friend. Go. Go in peace. Cabbage, lentil, pumpkin, fish. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. I will. Oh, you ba 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 dee ba 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 ba. It's just I'm sort of that's the new fad. It's doing let's plays in or live streams. I suppose actually. No, it's sort of a live let's play, I suppose, isn't it? But it's doing let's plays in Morse code. Beep 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 or dot 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 dash dash dash, which can be beep 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 beep. But yeah, it wouldn't be very easy to follow, would it? But you know, might be easy enough. Talking skull, that's where we want to go. Hopefully, I have enough to build my rat races. I do. Bum bum. There they go. The rat races are available. Yeah. Ba ba ba. What one's about? Yeah, spiciness is an incredible thing. Especially from more handmade sauces. Different batches might vary differently. Yes. Or might be very different, I suppose. I made a different word from your words, but they both made sense. It's kind of hard to go off of flavours or heat level, and colour doesn't matter too much. No. So one, yellows usually have a mustard base. Right. Can we actually do... No. We need flyers. Do we happen to have 10 flyers downstairs? Did I prepare... No. I did prepare the faith. I'll tell you what, since I've currently got plenty of faith, so let's put 10 more faith in there, so we've got loads and loads of faith. Just who has the coolest label. Yeah. That is the most important thing. If you don't know what it tastes like. The label will be the thing that sells your eyes. And name is always a good one to be a bit creative with, especially like sort of craft beer and hot sauce. I think is possibly something you could consider consuming if you really fancied it, but it's very much one of those ones where it's like that's where you're gonna get the funkiest names. Satan's blood. Satan's blood. I'm drinking Satan's blood. Well, I suppose you wouldn't drink Satan's blood, would you? You'd sort of put a little splash of Satan's blood on your... I mean, technically you can, but I was going to say you splash a bit of Satan's blood on your sausage. But it just sounds wrong, doesn't it? So wrong, it's right. Flyers. Let's see if we can deal with some flyers while I'm here. I'll try and avoid that booze because I can't really be bothered to deal with it right now. I'm going to try and avoid the booze because can't be bothered to deal with my addiction just now. Bloody sausage. Satan's bloody sausage. Would you like to see Satan's bloody sausage? It shouldn't be too difficult getting 5 flyers, luckily, because I've got lots of paper, and you get 5 at a time. I'm surprised that you get 5 at a time. I think, considering which level of hell is that one? What? having a lick of Satan's bloody sausage. I think that's probably one of the first. I did see a Ricky Gervais stand-up sort of snippet, because I fear I have ended up succumbing to the YouTube shorts. They're exceedingly easy to just scroll through and lose about 15 or so minutes in, which I don't like, that fact, but you know, I have nonetheless succumbed to that situation. Right, we want to go to the dead horse. Oh, what's this? We're screwed. I'm growing hair in strange places. Meet me at night at sea cliffs near the mountain fort. Interesting, unexpected, and intriguing. Hello, darling. Oh, she was... Hello, darling. How can I help you? No, see, I have the perfect song. No, I don't. But what happened to the perfect song? I'm assuming... Yeah, maybe this is all just part of... I don't think he ever did anything. Oh, bad luck, not today. I don't think he ever did anything. But a successful what they intended to doing. Doom scrolling and time wasting. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like it, because I've fallen into the thing, into the trap. But nonetheless, I suppose let's head towards the pub. My pub. We can deal with the rat race, perhaps. But yeah, there was a snippet of Ricky Gervais where he was talking about. I think he received a tweet. Now it's always difficult to know if these tweets are real or not, but he'd received a tweet from someone, and it was like he said to him, "For some of the things you've said, I'll be laughing when the devil rapes you." And he sort of dissected that comment in quite an entertaining fashion, because he was sort of like, okay, but he's suggesting there, of course, that he's down here with me, so he's next and stuff like that. But it was very entertaining, and it just sort of, the idea of licking Satan's bloody sausage, which level is it? Probably the level, sort of a good couple of levels down or up, I suppose. It depends on which way you end up travelling. I suppose it's always down, and it's a couple of levels up from the devil raping you while a man laughs at you. But yeah, it was rather entertaining. I do quite enjoy Ricky Gervais. I know he's sort of, I don't know, he seems to be seen as a super controversial character, and I suppose he is, because he does say things that people take out of context. I think is often the key thing. Event income and total money. Yay! Right, who was it that wanted the rat races? It was one of the ones... we'll try and deal with that later. Yeah, I think it was the lighthouse keeper. Maybe. Well, I suppose we'll go to the lighthouse and find out. That's probably... Oh, let's... Oh, I forgot to do... No, never mind. Let's go to the lighthouse and sort this out. You. Trade. Okay, no. Take the amulet from the lighthouse keeper. Huh. I could have sworn... I mean, I swear frequently, but on this occasion... I really thought he was the one... Did I just run a rat race for no reason? Feeling like I might have. I had in my brain. I mean, I suppose arguably, if I did need to run a rat race, I have now run a rat race. But yeah, it turns out I might not have needed to. So that's 10.31. Oh, you utter cocks. I need more flipping flitch anyway. But yeah, I can't believe it's 10.31. Come on, game. Don't be like... Oh, I can actually talk to the tanner, though. which is quite convenient. If I can find that. Oh, there she is. Next to her farm, I suppose. Farm is finished. That's right. Big tournament of bowmen approaches, and my son and his friends hope to participate in it wearing their new costumes. I'll try to take care of it quickly. Rose could sell me a cow if I ask her persistently enough. As for hens, maybe the weird house with the egg basket will be here somehow. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I can probably deal with that situation. I just need to... Yes, that's it. Right. What do we want to do first? Sweet home first. Get some more flitch in my pockets. I always like to go a little bit over with flitch because you never know. It sometimes comes in handy to have flitch available. And do I have... I do have wooden planks on my personage. Yeah, I do. Right, now it may end up having to be the slow path to town. Oh, we can deal with our zombie friend. Zombie friend. Build me more wheat. That's what we like to see. A zombie making wheat. As wheaty as can be. You drunk, sir? He's pissed. Out of his fucking skull. That is a direct quote. Not the full thing. He's pissed. It is very much a Hitbo TC thing. I watch quite a bit of Hitbo. Oh shit, there's a body in the morgue. There's a body in the morgue. There's a body in the boom boom morgue. But it's always quite amusing because he's being American. He uses the phrase "he's pissed" as the idea. I mean, you probably know, and a lot of people potentially know. But for him, he's pissed. It's just this man is seemingly quite irritated. But it always makes me chuckle because it's like, how do you know he's pissed? Is he like swerving all over the seas? But it just amuses me because, of course, for anybody unaware, the Brits consider being pissed being drunk. Yeah, put the body there. I suppose actually we could just straight do. Yeah, we can. Let's take the blood and the fat because you might as well. There's very little reason not to take blood and fat out. And now I've taken the blood and the fat, we'll take him over to the zombie regeneration center and resurrect him. We've got a brand new zombie. It is strange, yeah? I don't know where that's sort of ended up coming from. Now, where do I kind of want one in the quarry to continue doing mining. But I'm also thinking I want one down here dealing with my beer situation. I don't know if he's going to be able to start the beer immediately. No, he's not, because he needs more bloody what's that. Let's get the booze sorted. Great booze up. Yes, he is. He very much is. Put the fat in there. Could do with dealing with the blood situation, but cock. Could do with dealing with the cock situation as well, but no. What I really want to do, I don't know if I'm going to make it, especially if this zombie don't get at me. Why? This is the quickest way to get from A to B, I think, in terms of where I need to go, which is the underground tunnel. Because I think, I can't say for certain, it might be exactly the same, but it feels like the underground is slightly smaller, I suppose. Smaller? Would you like a smoke and a pancake? Pipe and crap? God, I don't know. Some people call it an elevator, some call it a lift, which is phrased differently. That's true. Now, I don't know. I may have missed my opportunity. Faffing. I faffed, therefore I am. Yes, indeed. I don't know. Where did he precisely say? Where are you? Wagner. At the night at Sea Cliffs near the fort. So I'm guessing Sea Cliffs near fort is sort of closer up here, but I feel like I've missed my opportunity. Yeah, I think that's the Sea Cliffs near the fort. I think it has to be more night than day, and it's gone wrapping round to day rather quicker than anticipated. Yeah, it's definitely that area, but unfortunately left it a touch too late. Nothing to be had with that man there. Let's do the time warp again. Let's go back to the dead horse and do this little situation, because I've been meaning to do that for a while. It's quite nice to have actually finally done it. So yeah, if the song is a special item, which the song appears to be a special item... Oh, that man wants to talk to me. Oh yeah, life with your new title. Miserable, the king is used to eating rubbish and he seems to be okay with it. I'll try to improve his taste, but it's going to be a lot of work. So if you have all that work to do, why are you still coming here? Yeah, my new job is honourable, but not very profitable, and apparently my glorious brother is deep in debt. It's my family responsibility to help him, so the fun never stops for me. Let's do some business. The cake! Lovely cake. The gold star cake. Right, so we might as well go do that sort of scrounging for cows and chickens. Will you sell me a cow? Buy a cow for a gold coin? Keeper, would you ever sell one of your best friends? We understand. Okay, I can offer one whole gold coin for a cow. You could offer 1,000 gold. That wouldn't change a thing. Have you ever heard the phrase, if you love someone, set them free? Nope. Who said it? It sounds so beautiful and wise. I don't know who said it, but yes, it is very wise. Do you know any other phrases about love? Tell me. Life is the flower and love is the honey. Love is smoke made with the fume of sighs. And to sell a cow means to sell it for her gold. Oh, that's so wise and so touching. Of course I will sell it. Excellent. Have I actually purchased the cow? I think I have purchased the cow. I don't know if I had a gold. I appear to have 5 gold, so I'm assuming I had plenty of gold to buy a cow. Buy a cow. And here's the chicken place. Buy a cow. And now let's get some chickens. Buy some hens. Yeah. I got myself some hens. Right, well, we might as well pootle on back to the refugee camp to sort this situation out. Now we've got 12 of 12, we can build the stakes. Do we actually have to build them all? Automatic, marvellous. We always like a little bit of automatic. Hello. Cows and hens are ready. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. It will be useful for our community. Actually, I have wonderful news. My son and his friends just collect enough money to pay off their debts. Well, you said before they're going to give the stolen money to the poor. They were, but when they decided that they would do too much harm to the country's economic system, and they started robbing poor people too. Oh, okay, it's good that now they can repay their debts and return to their normal lives. You know, they decided it's better to remain forest thugs. The behavior is better and the girls love it. We see. Oh, so how do they plan on spending the stolen money now? Carts, wine and ladies. Nevertheless, I'm very grateful to you. Let me share with you some of my skills. Have you given me another bag? Have you given... Oh, an alchemist's bag, a farmer's bag, a fisherman's bag. I don't know the benefit of each of these bags. I don't know if there is any benefit to bag. You got to also... I don't 100% know. They're expensive, so they strike me as probably quite something. But then I can just buy one of these, can't I? Potion bag, builder's bag. Yeah, I can just buy a builder's bag. I mean, having the recipe might be quite useful, but just buying a builder's bag would perhaps be quite good as well. So, oh yeah, look at that. The builder's bag is much bigger. Yeah. Inventory space. 4 days. I'm very pleased. Devil. Oh, actually, do you know what? I've got a little tiny bit of blood. Is one drop? Yeah, there you go. It tastes like marsh mud, but it's better than nothing. There you go. A little bit of extra money for giving me a little bit of blood, and I don't have to put it in my inventory. I don't have to put it in a chest. That's the key thing. I'm very lazy, and selling him the blood is easier. Not now. Now is perfect time. Stand still. There we go. Excellent. Your steaks look frightening. It's perfect. Our foes will think twice before attacking us. Spoke to our people. Most of them are ready to take up arms to defend each other. Did some refuse? Alaric tried to persuade everyone that my plan was meaningless and dangerous. In his opinion, we either run or die. Damn coward, I should have banished him long ago. He's spoiling morale and undermining my credibility. Anyway, I don't want to discuss it. We need a rack of swords. Can you make one? We can, but Master Alaric. Then how kindly bid you make haste. Now I must return to my research. I'm feeling too lazy to make them on my own. Maybe I should buy the swords from Cookall. I mean, yeah, could do. What sort of swords are they? I mean, they're only steel swords. So I think we can probably actually build those myself. To be perfectly frank. And I am often perfectly frank. But that's because I am a man called Frank. Precisely when I became a man called Frank, don't ask me. But I did. I decided to become a man called Frank. Oh, okay, steel swords are actually quite... what do I... Oh, a steel ingot. Yeah, I mean, steel ingot makes a degree of sense. Where do I craft gears? Do you get gears in here as well? I mean, you almost wouldn't have thought so, but... Oh, yeah, no, there they are. Oh, I need pottery. Well, I'll tell you what, let's build a load of steel ingots. As many as I can with the stuff I've got there. And then, let's work out what we can do here for the best. So we need steel ingots, but if we want that, we do need... Oh, okay. Oh, no. No, no. I'm confused. I don't know where I build bowls. Bowls, there we go. I will need some more clay. It's fine. And this time we definitely need to leave a little bit earlier to try and get where I need to go. But we've now got some more bowls. That's something. Let's go use our energy on gathering some clay and hope that the situation resolves itself. Is there a body in the morgue that I missed at all? No, that's good. There may be a body in the morgue in the not too distant future, which could prove awkward. I'm fairly certain this is clay. If it's not, bollocks. Nah, there you go, it's good. It's good! It's clay! It's a clay goodness for me. And then, yeah, I think we just... Was I right in it being bowls for gears? I think so. Can I say with certainty? I'll probably just... Okay, that night time is upon us a little quicker than I thought, so let's go to the Talking Skull. Oh, I could have just gone straight to the Mountain Fort, you prick. I genuinely didn't think the Mountain Fort was an option, so... It's because I rarely, if ever, go to the Mountain Fort, because there's rarely, if ever, a reason to go to the Mountain Fort. You tend to just drift around... Oh, there's a body in the morgue! Do I have time to go deal with the body in the morgue and then still get warped back here? Probably not. Tempted to try. I just don't want... Well... fuck it. I'm going to miss my opportunity again. I know I'm going to miss my opportunity again, and it's going to be my own stupidity that did it. Come on. Get the body. I don't particularly want to do anything specific with the body. All I really want to do is just get it on ice so that it doesn't rot away. But, unfortunately, my mirror takes time. Time I do not have. Come on, we can do this. We can do this game. Come on, just don't be a dick. Now I know I can go straight to the Mountain Fort. I think we've managed it. I think we've made it. Hopefully, this is the right place. And once we reach peak nighttime, it'll just be something obvious here, question mark. I mean, this definitely feels like the cliffs near the sea fort, right? We can do a little bit of walking around, but I'm fairly certain it should. If anything's going to happen, it's going to happen here. Whether we see him walk in or not, I do not know. Come on, please. Please just give me the thing. Oh, it is much later than expected. Well, let's try and hopefully get this done. And then it won't make as much difference. Please. It's getting to be the peak of night. So I need you, Mr. Wagner, to come out. Come out and play with me. Just gonna sprint around. See if I need to sort of have it activate as I approach. There we go. Okay, it worked. Wagner, where are you? Oh shit! Stay where you are. I have a sword. A bloody nice sword as well. I worked quite bloody hard on that. Oh, calm down. It's me, Wagner. I suppose being Wagner. Calm down. It is me, Wagner. Why are you? The fly organic infusion. It seems the legends only reported half of the effects. I've written the greatest song in the world, but the deeper I looked into my soul, the more I turned into this. And when I finished the song, this is what I became. Miss Charm will never love me now. Ooh, Wagner, I'm so sorry. It's still worth it. Here is the song. Ah, good, my song. And here are the guards to kill you. Who's there? It's a monster. He's trying to kill this poor guy. No, we were just talking. Grab him. Let me go. I'm the son of the Lord Commander. Drag him to the mountain fort. Take him away. Sergeant, take him away and Booker. Sergeant, take him away. Sergeant Booker. That's a that's a police squad joke for you there. A magnificent one at that. Right, I think now that I've got the song, yeah, I've got clay as well, so I'll put clay in a pot somewhere. Superb. So talk to me about these gears. It was bowls, right? Gears for bowls. Bowls for gears. Excellent. Right, so let's build some more bowls. I might as well use as much energy as I've got available to me. Which is not a lot, in fact. Not a lot. So we're not going to get a huge volume of bowls, but never mind. But we can start them off. We don't have many steel ingots there either. I thought we had a lot more. A lot more than 2 anyway. Never mind. We're out of energy, and I think we'll call it quits there because it is late. Later than I thought it was. I got carried away, as is this game's sort of significant issue most of the time. It's very much like, oh, I just want to do one more thing. Oh, look, I've succeeded, so we'll do one more thing. I've succeeded again, we'll do another thing. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but double save is never going to be a terrible thing. Although it's saving over the same file, so technically it's not a double save, but you know what I mean. It don't matter. Just carry on, and it was only because I pushed the button accidentally. Breaking Dead! Breaking Dead, that's the one. That's what introduced zombies, I believe. And then Better Call Saul was the one that introduced the soul mechanics. And then, obviously, the 2 in between dealt with all the other stuff. All the other extras and stuff. And all that stuff. Right, well, I probably won't do a raid again. I've gotten out of the habit of doing those. But still, we'll leave that. And then I don't know precisely what's going to happen next week. There's every possibility I won't bother doing a stream next week. There's every possibility I will, but it'll have to finish earlier perhaps. I don't know. It's very much going to be up in the air for next week. It's going to be interesting and different, and I don't know what my mood Thursday evening is going to end up being, which is perhaps unfortunatums. But anyway, that is it for this week. Hopefully next week we will try and do at least Monkey Island. It may be a case of we'll try and finish off Monkey Island in the first 2 hours, then I'll have to call it quits at that point, and then possibly end up trying to then finish off Graveyard Keeper in the first 2 hours, and then go back to the Monkey Islands perhaps after I've done Graveyard Keeper. Or I'll continue Monkey Islands and leave Graveyard Keeper. One of the two. I don't know. We'll have to see. Wait and find out next time. Anyway, I will simply say cheerio and then leave. So here goes. Cheerio.